Ang haba ng entrance ko. Kala ko matagal pa si Doc Blessy matapos. Anyway, let me present to you project number 2, or what we call Rapid Admatech, or Research on Advanced Prototyping for Product Innovation and Development using Additive Manufacturing Technologies, or Rapid Admatech. Excuse me. Narinig ko kasi palabas ako ng CR eh. Tinatawag na ako. Anyway. So, project number 2 will be responsible for, as mentioned by Doc Blessy, more of prototyping. And this is after the outputs, some of the outputs or most of the outputs of project number 1 or MATDEV, once they go into prototyping, will now be transferred to Rapid Admatech. No? And of course, we will do a lot of services in terms of prototyping for academic, industry, and the general public. Okay, so pinakita ni Doc Gobet kanina yung building na una. That was the initial design. But eventually, medyo hindi siya ganun ka-futuristic ba, sabi ni Doc Gobet? Yeah, because of budget limitations. The initial design was to make the building all glass, just like the other buildings, you know, to project a futuristic outlook. But due to budget limitations, we tone it down, but still simple yet hindi man siya ganun ka-futuristic, pero sa tingin ko appealing. But we could assure you that the inside of that building would be bit futuristic. Okay. So sabi kanina ni Doc Blessy, may bulldozer. Wala pa po, actually lang, mga truck lang at 2 backhoe. So the construction starts just yesterday. So in the next few days, there will be full blast construction works to be done to make this building happen. No? So very briefly, Rapid Admatech, no? This will involve really the construction of the AMSEN prototyping laboratory or building. No? This is, I think, the main building for AMSEN. And it will be located, yung sabi ni Doc Blessy kanina, pagbaba ninyo, mayroong billboard doon, yung open area doon na nagkaroon na ng site preparation, doon tatayo, no? Will rise our AMSEN building. And we will also acquire various additive manufacturing technologies, equipment, and software. And of course, the heart of all of this, sabi nga ni Doc Blessy, is yung R&D. And of course, we will conduct trainings to develop local experts. Sa ngayon po, ang ginagawa namin, we are sending our staff, our personnel to train abroad. So that by next year, we will be ready to conduct training. Sabi nga ni Yusik Ibarra kanina, dapat mag-develop naman tayo ng ating sariling training curriculum or courses. That's part of our plan. So half of the services ng AMSEN, as presented by Dr. Bless kanina, we are already doing the groundwork, and in fact, have done several activities and initiated a lot of activities related to materials R&D, design concepts, R&D collaboration, and prototyping. And the other half, education formation, like even K-12 later on, training services and policy standards in cooperation with DTI. That would be, I think, would come second sem of next year. Okay, so for you to have a better understanding and grasp of what is AMSEN and Rapid Admatech, we'll show you a short video. Sabi kanina ni Doc Bobby, let your imagination rule. So when you think of prototyping lab, rethink on about how you will develop and manufacture your products. Develop and manufacture your products or prototypes in so many ways. No? So that is what prototyping lab or rapid admatic is all about.
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace. And the Filipino elevate to keep up with the rest of the globe in technological readiness, business sophistication, and innovation. With Philippine industries dominated by conventional manufacturing technologies that hinge on subtractive machining processes, we seek to redefine the way industries create prototypes, components, tools, and products. We at the DOST, through Metals Industry Research and Development Center, MIRDC, and the Industrial Technology Development Institute, ITDI, to build the Advanced Manufacturing Center, AMCET, to serve as the premier hub for developing the next generation of manufacturing engineers in conjunction with academe and industry partners. Become the nation's leading research center in 3D printing, achieving prominent breakthroughs in the research and development of innovative 3D printing technologies, processes, and materials. Enhance our capability in design, materials development from local sources, as well as testing and prototyping of products. And foster effective relations among industry, government, academia, and non-profit organizations to ensure the continued development of our industry potential. This is our opportunity to truly mold the future of the country's industries. Thus, we proudly introduce the Advanced Manufacturing Center, AMCET, harnessing the potential of additive manufacturing. Lightweight yet strong three-dimensional objects, we can revolutionize the way Filipino products are developed, manufactured, stored, and delivered. From the forming of bespoke shapes with complex geometries, to the rapid prototyping and fabrication of single objects, as opposed to assembling multiple pieces, to the building of obsolete or out-of-production parts. It simplifies the production process, reduces material waste, increases manufacturing flexibility, as well as reduces production time and ultimately cost. Technological hub, AMCET will help sustain the global competitiveness of the country through its two projects. MagDev pursues new materials for 3D printing using indigenous sources such as abaca fiber and others. And Rapid Admatech pursues rapid prototyping and development, providing services to students doing research on additive manufacturing, enabling R&D collaborations with industry partners and technology providers, providing SMEs and inventors process and product development capabilities, and allowing the general public access to a dedicated section where they can explore their ideas and nurture a culture of innovation. AMCET will bring together leading technology providers through the Center for Innovation and Advancement of Manufacturing Technologies, allowing AMCET to utilize their equipment for research and development, and in return, harnessing the center as a showroom straight to potential clients. These will enable a wide range of output, from critical life-saving components to convenient, life-changing devices. AMCET is geared to be a one-stop shop from concept creation to virtual warehousing. complete with options for online payments and delivery methods. With MIRDC, providing pre- and post-processing services for additive manufacturing products. Most importantly, the center aims to connect scientists, consultants, engineers, and other professionals from different disciplines to create a robust ecosystem that will speed up the adoption of additive manufacturing as an alternative to traditional processes. This will be called Connected Ma, forging partnerships with the government, academia, and industry to identify problems and provide solutions through research and development projects. AMSAN ecosystem fosters cooperation, R&D collaborations with members from different sectors that will work together to solve problems and expedite technology transfer. We will create the future, layer by layer, innovatively, sustainably, inclusively. So allow us to help your endeavor and build it stronger. Be of the AMSAN ecosystem. And together, let's go beyond the conventional. This is the Advanced Manufacturing Center.
Now I think from the previous presentations and with this video presentation, you now have a better understanding of what really AMSAN is all about. And I think to sum it up, I think we just have to bring the power of additive manufacturing technology to industry, academia, and the general public. Now, to make sure that we have this to ensure the sustainability of this program, by the way, we have conducted several consultative meetings, and I would like to take this opportunity very briefly to thank those who have participated in our consultative meetings. So we conducted consultative meetings with the research and development institutes, defense sector, agriculture, and academia. And quickly, let me run through this one. And this is, I just would like to again reiterate that we would like to express our grateful appreciation for your participation. Because out of this we were able to initially identify sets of projects that we could possibly implement for the second year of our project together. Yeah. So the most of the attendees we had is with the academia, all throughout the country, nationwide. And out of this one, we were able to identify some projects, and we have representatives here. I think the good wife of Dr. Bondok is part of the UAR MMC, if I'm not mistaken. But I will not go into the details of this project. What I'm trying to say is that, like for example, for the Air Force, together with Holy Angels University, nandito sila yata, we are trying to support their projects like for quadcopter, etc. So we are trying to lay the groundwork and complete the staff work for this year so that early next year we could start implementing meaningful projects. Even for our aerospace program, the design of the satellites, the new satellite structure, would be using the additive manufacturing, the design, the lattice structure for the satellite structure that we have, the cube satellite. So we are working with STII and UP to have this 3D printed. Okay, so that is just a run through of the projects that we initially identified, but we're looking forward that for those other organizations that have not yet identified projects but have plans to pursue R&D projects with us. So we are just open, especially for this last quarter. We would like to firm up all projects for next year. So as shown earlier, we have our technology partners. So we have 5, and these are just a summary of the equipment that they will be locating. have this what we call the AMCEN partnership. And we have the signing ceremony earlier. And this has given AMCEN additional resource duration of 140 million. So those equipment will be located by our partners for free. And the good thing about it is that, like, after 2 years, if they have an updated model or more advanced model, they could just take it out and replace with a new one without any cost to the government. But we could use this equipment for training, for R&D, and for other related services. Also, we would like to, later we will show you the video, short video, 3-minute video of our AMCEN ecosystem. We call that Connect 3D Minds. No? Connect 3D Minds. But we would like to just read it simply, Connected Minds. Right now, we've gone through around the country and we have participated in some activities of the Fab Labs. And we could see that there are a lot of innovations going on. But the facilities are somehow had some limitations in terms, for example, of in 3D printing. They had some printers that has limitations in terms of build size, for example, in terms of polymers and plastics. But here, what we have in AMCEN Prototyphing Lab eventually, we have the industrial type or industrial grade or the bigger models, no, to print bigger build size. Also, material options. Right now, I think they only have plastics or polymers, but eventually here, you have a lot of material options to include ceramics, polymers, metals, etc. So what we intend to do in this ecosystem is that right now everybody is doing a lot of island of solutions. So hopefully we could work together, complement each other, and come up with solutions that would make a difference to our industry, to solve industry problems rather. And then we have the AMCEN Tech Fest Innovation Award. We will have again another 3-minute video after this one. So we would like to celebrate winning innovations. This is a competition dedicated to celebrating innovation, creativity, and ingenuity. No? So in short, we would just would like to create a culture of innovation and celebrate promising and winning innovations. That's why we call it Winnovation. And then, as mentioned by Dr. Plessy, we will have innovation grants. So this is one way of inducing inclusive innovation. So the grants is aimed to financially support studies relating to additive manufacturing in the academia and industry. Grant awardees can avail of AMCEN services and other pre- and post-processing services for both MIRDC and ITDI. So ibig sabihin, the grant is not only limited to AMCEN services. Marami kaming mga facilities dito that will support AMCEN in terms of pre-processing and post-processing of 3D printed parts. We will also have the AMCEN Tech Box. This will be our one-stop shop technology box. So we would like to have this AMCEN's online information resource center. So lahat ng mga technology portfolio, all the technologies that we have developed, our publications, even we could provide links to relevant articles and publications related to additive manufacturing. So in that ecosystem, eventually, even Fab Labs and other innovation centers, if you would agree, you could be part of that information content, technical content in that AMCEN Tech Box. And then we have the AMCEN Tech Tube. Also ngayon yung channel. So, in tayo dyan. So makakaroon tayo ng additive manufacturing technology channel. So we will focus more on technical content. So our experts will be given the chance to have a short talk or tech talk. And we will upload that into our channel. We could even include tutorials and of course other related blogs that we believe would help our the general public, especially the members or the participants of our ecosystem. So all of this will be accessible through our AMCEN website. So if you can't remember all of this, later you could just visit the AMCEN website. So we know that for doing a product innovation and development, sabi nila, and I just borrowed this from the Oak Ridge National Lab, yung head nila doon, sabi nila, speed is everything. And we can do this rapidly if we do research on advanced additive manufacturing. Yeah, if we go beyond the conventional. Thank you.